everybody, my name's Larry. I'm here again to show you my latest recipe on my Kamado, which is going to be a Cajun turkey breast. It's this an 8-pounder I got from the store here, and I'm going to be injecting it with the syringe here with a injection liquid made primarily of bourbon, chicken stock, and a Cajun rub mixture that I made at home here. And once I inject the bird into the breast with all this delicious liquid greatness, I'm going to then rub it with this paste that I made from the same Cajun rub on the outside of this bird. So let me get to that and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so I've already done this side. I'm going to show you what I do here. You just pretty much take the syringe, you pop it in the bird, and then you inject the mixture in different directions in multiple places. And in fact, you can even go back to the original bowl of liquid, come back and do it again in other places. Don't put a lot of holes in here because it'll leak out in every hole, so you don't want to put a lot of holes in, but you do want to kind of spread the love around in different places. Turn it back around this way. Pop it in here. Go back to the bowl, get some more liquid. Oh, hold on just a minute. We're running low on liquid here. Okay. Then put it back in there. Check the rest of the bird. Different places. Okay. Alright, thank you. Alright, now I have this thing injected with my injection liquid. Now I'm going to put on a paste of the same Cajun spice mixed in with some oil, olive oil in my case here, so it's more of a paste that you can come in and you smear it on the outside of the bird. You can just rub it in really good. Smear it out with your hands. You have to go under the skin as well, but I'm not that thorough. Kind of lazy in that regard, but I just want to get it kind of smeared on. See the color adds a little bit of flavor to the skin. The oil hopefully will help crisp the skin while it cooks, and you can kind of get it all around if you can. If it falls off, just pick it up and smear it back on again, and that's the whole idea. Get a lot of rub. You can even put some of this inside the bird, inside the cavity if there is one. This is a breast, so there's really no cavity necessarily, but come around and turn this bird around, smear it under all the goo and inside all the meat and little nooks and crannies, and smear it on there. Okay, and that is about ready to go in to the Kamado. Okay, now I'm outside getting the Kamado ready. You can see I got a pile of coal, lump charcoal in there. Got a couple chunks of apple wood from a neighbor's tree he gave me a while back, and a couple chunks of hickory because I didn't have enough apple wood. But kind of mix the wood in there amongst the lump charcoal. And at the very top I got like a little Rutland brand cardboard and paraffin wax, like a starter square, slightly covered with some small pieces of lump. I'm going to light that up now. Alright, the fire's going now. It's a very windy day today. It's about 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts right now, so I have to keep this thing closed, but it started now. I'm going to close the lid and let it get up to temperature. Okay, get the fire going. Now it's starting to warm up a little bit, but in the meantime, let me show you what I did here. I put a Weber grill grate below my top grate where I placed a drip pan for my drippings from the turkey. However, I also added the remaining injection liquid I had earlier, and a little bit more water, so when the drippings fall in there, they don't instantly burn and burn to the pan. So, and I also have over here my temperature probe attached to my Maverick, showing the current temperature in the grill. So when that gets up to about 225, maybe 250, I'll put my bird on. Okay, I got the bird on, or at least the breast of the bird. My pan is underneath it. Turkey breast is right on there. It's about 230, I think, on the grill grate. I put my my meat probe inside the breast and connected it to my Maverick there. So all I do is gotta sit back and wait now. Okay, it's been on for a good hour and a half or so now. I had to change the temperatures a little bit. It's 264 on the grate. Internal temp's about 106 right now. It's very windy. It's very windy outside today, so I had to really crack the vents down, and it kept going up and down, up and down, up and down on me, from from 220 to 225, 250 to almost 270. I said, well, let's cook it at a higher temp than I planned on. But let's take a look at this meat here. It's doing all right. It's doing all right. It's cooking nice and even. I'm gonna put it back on and let it cook the rest of the way. Okay, I'm back. It's been a few hours now. Due to the wind, my temps have been allowed to creep up to about, they're 270 right now. I've had it between 250 and 300 pretty much this entire time. The internal temp is actually, I think, 170 or 169, so it's ready to come off. Let's open this thing up and take a look at it. Oh, that looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Might leave it on for just a tad longer. I'm going to put my thermal pen in there in a few minutes once I can find it and try it out. Alright, here we go. I'm going to put the thermal pen in there, see what it says. 163 there. About 166 there. It's not quite ready yet. I want it to be on at least 170. I know some people like 165, but I like mine just a little bit more well done than that. Alright, it's about time to get her off. Temperature got up to about 300, now internal is 171. I'm going to open this sucker up again. Taking a good look at her. And I think it's pretty much done. That looks really good. I'm going to take you off there. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to do another thermal pen on it, just to verify. Yeah, well, I think it's done. Yep, 165 all around. Yep. All right, you're coming off. All right, I got the turkey breast off. It's cooling down. It has cooled down for a while. In the meantime, I made some gravy from the drippings. Use a little fat separator to catch the junk, and then filter out the fat below. Put it into a pan with some chicken stock, some butter, and some roux. So that's heating up really nice. So let me cut this thing open and see how it looks. Oop. Looks pretty good to me. Got some of that injection liquid showing up in spots. Let's see. It's cooked all the way down to where it needs to be. So let me get a little sliver here. Delicious. That's how you do a turkey breast.